It's Big Fan Breezy. Y'all know that it's Big Fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog. Listen, man, shout out to the chat and everybody that is in the chat. We gonna talk, man. I watched the Cam Thomas interview. We gonna get into that. We gonna look at Nets Twitter, and we gonna precap the game for tomorrow, which was I won't say a must win, but you definitely wanna get right back in the win column after the loss. You know what I mean? We have 500 ball club. Um, let's keep it going. We had two win streaks with 3 games. I want to try to keep that trend. Let's get to the comments. P Hood in the building. What up? Dwayne Little said my guy on early tonight. That's for sure, man. I'm trying to do better with what I'm saying. Starting a little earlier. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to Dwayne Little. He also hold up. He also says, you think CT should start next game? If so, who does go to the bench in your opinion? Definitely put Cam Thomas out there. Going to the bench. I like Spencer going to the bench, but he really our only point guard. That's a tough one because I don't think they would sit CJ. Maybe Cam Thomas has to come off of the bench up until up until later, because the difference between Cam Thomas and Spencer, he'll bring the ball up, try to facilitate the offense. Cam Thomas, he's a go off ball player. He's a great half court player, but you don't necessarily want the defense harassing him. While he got the ball all night, you kind of want him to get to his spots to get him a screen. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. Try to free him up so he could, get the ball. And then what I'm saying, be able to move it from there and pick up his dribble or go off his pivot foot from there. You don't want him going 94 feet with the ball. So this is a real tough question, Dwayne Little, and I really don't necessarily have the answer. I'm gonna definitely probably have some guys on the panel, and we could go back and forth about should he or shouldn't he. But I like Cam Thomas starting. I don't know how they make it work. I like Cam Thomas and Mikal Bridges next to each other starting the game. Mikal Bridges is a great off-ball player, so I definitely want to see him, get out early versus a team like the Orlando Magic. They playing really good basketball right now, and we don't want to go into the second quarter trailing. We don't want to go into half trailing, and we don't want to give up 73 points. So we got to figure that out. He says, and how you feel about CJ for OG from the Raptors? I think OG got better defense than CJ. I will be willing to hear how that will Bridge. I need Cam Johnson, CJ to knock down that three last night. I'm not going to glaze for any of the players on his team. I love the team, regardless who's on the team. But my favorite player is Cam Thomas. I know that. But I would entertain an OG for CJ. I would just like to hear how that would play out. Yeah, I'm interested in that conversation. Shout to Brock Work. Be in the building. Nets fans is the best fans. Dwayne Little said Brock Work, who you think Nets should trade at deadline? Oh, so they kicking it. He says, nah, we should keep what we have. Okay. So then he says, I think most of the players in this team still have a lot of room to grow. Okay. So then Dwayne Little follows up. He said, okay, I feel somebody got to get packed up. Spence, Royce, and CJ. I'd rather keep DFS. DFS, definitely got to keep DFS. I'm with you on that, Dwayne Little. Brock Work comes back. Say, I like JV as a coach. He just has to know when to realize what works and what doesn't. Okay, me too, but we're going to get into that. When is the last time the Nets had a top defensive team, top 5 or top 10? That is the topic of conversation right now. When is the last time the Nets had a top 5 or top 10 defense? We need to talk about that. Brock Work, he says CJ not going anywhere. Neither is Spence unless you can get something really good for him and Royce. Dwayne Little says he gotta let CT be the first option. It's like he trying to force Bridges to be something he not. Dwayne Little said OG for CJ is a great trade for the Nets. Brock Works says nah. Yo, shout out to my guy Dame. We gonna get Dame in the building. We gonna talk basketball, man. We gonna talk basketball. Yeah, man. I definitely want to hear y'all takes on this, but what I wanted to talk about is the Cam Thomas interview with JJ Redick. That was dope. and y'all definitely need to watch that interview. It took Cam Thomas talks about being behind, playing behind Katie and Kyrie. He explains that he learned to step back from James Harden before he got to the team. He was watching how it was really a hard shot to defend, and he spoke highly of it as in that he put it part of his game, and that was before he even met James Harden, but he watched James Harden do it. Yo,
What up? What up? What up?
yo, what's good, man? Can you hear me?
What's good, man? I've been chilling, bro. Chilling. What's up with you?
Okay, chilling, man. I'm just, talking hoops, man. I was watching the Cam Thomas interview with JJ Redick earlier. Did you see it?
Yeah, I watched it.
Oh, okay. What you thought about it? I watched it too.
I think I think he's becoming more confident in himself, like far as with the minutes and all that, and plus like if you're gonna he's forcing his way into that be our number one guy, which he is already, right? So he's basically like, listen, this is I see him taking over this team, bro. And I see other players having a hard time with it. Like the last game, Cam,
Yeah.
Cam was scoring all these buckets, going crazy. It was at a point where he missed two baskets, and this nigga Bridges was just doing mad weird shit last game, bro. I don't know if nobody was noticing,
Nah, talk to me about that. What you mean? What you mean?
right? So, it was at a point because Cam, he came in 15 minutes, he had 17 points, right? So he came in. It was at a point where he went cold like two, three baskets. You feel me? So they go to Mikel, right? Mikel scores, but Mikel, he do his little turnover shit too and all that. Cam gets the ball back, scores again. But it's like they deflected the offense a little from Cam Thomas because he does not look the pass, bro. You feel me? So it was like Mikel just was on some shit like I'm gonna get mines. You get what I'm saying? Like, and it was like
Yeah.
if you see the dude is hot, bro, it doesn't like I see it, bro, and it even makes Dinwiddie step back a little. He plays a little lackadaisical because you think you got a scorer, like they depend like Dinwiddie don't look to score as much when Cam Thomas is in the game. He just passes it to him. I just noticed that like off of screens, he try to keep on passing it to Cam. I'm like, bro, we can be so much better if everybody just played their position. If you know Cam's the star now,
Yeah.
everybody else should be the role players. I'm putting more of these losses on the players than the coach because Jock Vaughn putting the right people out there. He had them on minutes restriction, and it was horrible defense, bro. Nobody was trying to block threes. It was just looking crazy out there, bro.
Right now, look, I'm glad you're here, Dame, because what I wanted to ask more so is, do you remember the Nets when they had one of the better defenses? I'm trying to remember, like
It's
one
been
through
a
five,
while.
one through.
You gotta go back to Jersey, bro.
All right, let's go back there, man. We gonna go back because this shit ain't it, man. We can't win no
and
game
and and,
defense
and
like this.
even back then, they only their defense was their offense. You feel me? That's when your Kerry Kittles, Jason Kidd, not even before Vince Carter came. We didn't have no real scorers on our team, so they most of the time they relied on their defense. I
So
don't know
okay,
what year was
what
that.
season what roster? Who was the coach? Like I'm trying to remember the year.
I don't know who coached that year with Jason Kidd, Richard Jefferson, Kerry
Oh, that was Byron.
Kittles.
That was Byron Scott.
All right, that year. You feel me? They was good a little. So they was good on defense, bro.
Yeah. Damn. So what kind? I
It's
want
all
to
the way
go.
back there, bro. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. No. Listen, man. I'm ready to go back and look and see what kind of defense was they playing. Was it man to man?
nah,
Was
but
it?
we gotta remember, bro. Right when Ben was in, this is why Ben is valuable, and it's hard to talk about him now because you never know what's going on. We supposed to get our update on him on Saturday, a timetable for him to come of when he's gonna play. So Saturday we'll know everything. You feel me?
Right.
But he the main anchor. Him and Nick is like they really our two best defensive players, bro. When Ben was there, we had more fast breaks.
Right.
We pushed the pace better. the ball just always got to the right man. You get a pulse. You feel me? So
Yeah,
I'll say, bro, you gonna it sucks to say, bro, but you need that. You need him, bro, to have a
yeah.
good defense. Because who's gonna guard the best ball handlers? You think Terry Rozier is getting that off on Ben Simmons, bro?
I would hope not. But my thing is, Dame, why Mikal not enough? He's living off reputation far as his
Who,
defense, and I'm
Mikal?
just yeah,
Nah, but you
yeah.
gotta understand this too, though, right? You gotta understand this too. They asking Mikal to shoot so much, bro. They asking him to do so much. They want him to average 30 and be Jordan on the other end on defense too. You feel
Now
me?
I
Like,
don't think I don't think I. Yeah, but come on, Dame. Like after 18 games, I think I need him to be more of a defensive playmaker than an offensive playmaker because we putting up a lot of points. Like and yeah, he's a big part of that, but not to the point where if we don't have Mikal Bridges to score the ball, we're gonna be scoring under
but
100.
did
We
you
see,
listen? Did you listen to his interview? It was like a game. It was like 2 games ago where he
okay,
was saying that he let us know the reason why he ain't been so good on offense, bro. He let us know, bro. He said, I'm being asked so much on the no on the defense. I mean, he's like I'm being asked so much on the defense, no on the offense that I get. You feel me? I could be tired and I might get back cutted. You feel me? Or
yeah,
you might, bro. It's hard, bro, to play on both ends on the floor. That's why you don't have too many players in the NBA that does it.
right. Yeah,
That's
it is
why I
special to
said
be a two-way player. Yeah,
Ben Simmons makes him look good because you not asking you asking Ben Simmons right to not really get points but to get rebounds and assists and to play defense. If Ben was back and he was sticking them guys and Mikal was on the first option sometimes and the second option, you feel me? He said it himself. He said I think I was better at my Phoenix role. He said it in like
right.
2 interviews ago. He said that's why you
Okay.
don't see the he said that's why you don't see the defense that you usually need to see because I'm being asked to do a lot. You
Nah, that's
feel me?
a
So
see, and again, shout out to you because that's great content. That's an imperative interview. And in other words, I said the same thing. But if he's taking accountability, saying his game is different from when he was on the Suns to the Nets, and he notices the difference between his defensive playmaking on the Suns to the Nets, then I like Mikal Bridges
yeah,
because the
you gotta
first
go
thing.
back. I seen it on Twitter, bro. It was like two,
No,
three
no, no.
games ago.
I take your word for it, but I think one of the best steps as far as player development, getting to the next level is accountability. And if you
And
can,
he
you know,
always let us know, like, yo, I know when I'm playing bad. You feel me? He did it in like 2, 3 interviews already. Like, but
yeah,
I
yeah,
can't
no,
say
I
he
respect
playing
that.
bad, bro, because he's averaging 20 some points, damn near 7 rebounds and 3 assists. It's because the other guys, you feel me? Like that's all I look like at it, and I just think Jock Vaughn need to make this decision with putting Cam at the two, and Cam Thomas got to be out too, bro. You can't have your best scorer. Even come on, bro. Cam Johnson comes back from a hamstring injury. You let him in
Right,
as a starter. Cam Thomas come back from an ankle injury. You put him in as a fucking starter, bro.
right. No,
That's
absolutely, absolutely. So before we get to go anywhere else with it, let me hear your starting five. Dame, talk to me.
you said. What would be my starting five?
Yeah, for the
Listen,
current
it's
roster
hard,
right now.
right? I
Line.
would never, to me, right now, right after
Mhm.
seeing the type player DSF and Royce O'Neal is, I'm gonna choose DSF over Royce because DSF he get us a lot of good screens. He could pick and pop. He could do a lot. You feel me? He could play your center.
Yeah,
He could be a power forward. He could guard damn near 1 through 4. You feel me? So DSF got to go to the bench. Royce got to be involved in some type of trade. You feel me? And you have uh Ben. If Ben comes back healthy, you got to have Ben, Cam, Mikal, CJ, and Nick, bro.
all right, but hold on, bro. Let's we anti glazing over here.
That's
You
the
know how
that's
we
the
give it.
that's my starting five though. If Ben was healthy,
But
that's if
really,
Ben
all
was
right,
healthy.
but okay, I'm with you on the starting five. I just the availability on it with Ben Simmons is the problem for me. He
No, that's why.
he,
That's why. That's why I said if Ben is there. But if you don't do that, you got to put Dinwiddie as the starting point guard because he's our best option.
right.
So
It,
that'll be
yeah,
Dinwiddie, and then the
yeah,
rest of the lineup. I said.
okay. Yeah, nah. That being said, hold on. So you sub out CJ? He don't play. I mean, he
No,
start. He
I
don't
said
start.
CJ. I would try to slide CJ to power forward, and if it don't work, you feel me? You give DSF that spot back. But if it works,
But yeah, yeah. You know what? I like that because you could make DFS the six man instead of Cam Thomas.
you get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and everybody's happy, and not even that. Dinwiddie don't got to be the sixth man, bro. He could be a part of getting off a bench. Now you subbing two niggas. You put Dinwiddie and you put what's his name, Lonnie Walken at the same time. Come on.
Okay, so you saying on the first sub in the sixth and seventh man?
Right? Because you know Cam Thomas
Yeah.
could get a little hot headed sometimes. So sometimes you might need to sub him out for Lonnie Walker. You get what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yeah, no, I do. I do.
So
Yeah, but Lonnie Walker out tomorrow too.
no, I know
For
that. You know what I think that is? I think that's rest, bro. He been playing
yeah,
injured all
he
this
need it.
time. Why
You know
not?
what? You
Why
know
not
what?
let him rest when Cam Thomas is back, bro? We got to think.
You know what? I'm gonna have to say how I feel about Lonnie Walker, bro. I feel like when he does have bad games, it's because he's trying to play through an injury, and I think Lonnie Walker should be more honest and say, yo, whether he could go or not. You know what I mean? But
I think this was the straw, bro. I think he probably needed these 2 games. You feel me? And he sat out.
yeah, yeah, no, I agree, bro.
I
I'm
don't
gonna
even
have
think Royce is injured, bro. I don't think Royce really injured. I think he just sat out because we played the Hornets. And you get what I'm saying? Like, you
go ahead, go ahead. Hold on.
talking to me? Damn, Breezy done left me up here. Let me look at the chat. Yeah, Cam Johnson was rusty, bro. That's a fact. Iceman. Taylor Rooks interview. Who's that? Oh yeah, I watched the interview earlier. Hey yo, Little. I'm telling you, bro. They was jealous of Cam when he came in the game, bro. Niggas was. It looked like I seen him shoot a shot, and I thought Dinwiddie was hoping he missed, bro. I thought Dinwiddie was hoping he missed, and then that shit went in. Then Dinwiddie shook his head like, "Yo, nah, yo." You feel me? Like he cold, man.
Yeah, nah, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I think that's unfortunate. You know what I mean? I don't ever want to see players be jealous of your teammates.
I don't know if that was the real face, bro, but it looked a little crazy because it was a shot. It was in the paint. You feel me? He made some crazy ass shot. And then when he was looking crazy, and then when he made the shit, then when he was like, oh nah. You feel me? Like I'm looking like, yo, Cam different, bro. He the leader that he's the real I know Mikel might be we thought he was the face, bro, but they can't make this mistake with not making this nigga the face of the franchise, bro. The whole demeanor, the confidence, the swag, the nigga put me in any quarter. I'ma do what I gotta do. You feel me? That's Cam, bro.
Yeah, yeah, no, I mean, I think you're absolutely right. There was big hype about CJ and McCall being the duo, and I hyped it as well. But realistically, the shot creator is going to get a lot of attention. You know what I'm saying? Mikal Bridges, when we need a bucket, we really go to Cam Thomas. And if Cam Thomas is not there, you might see how you say Mikal Bridges go for 40 plus, but we don't need him to be the number one scorer. But case in point is when he contrasts his game from the Suns, he don't even sound like he want to be the number one scorer. I think
That's
his
what I'm trying to say, bro.
right.
It's jock. It was the fan. It was the whole hype of Bridges. You get what I'm saying? So it's like
Yeah.
this is where the image of this year of the franchise was going. You feel me? Of Mikel. And then it's like, oh, your 6 man come in Come on, bro. Let me tell you something. If you put that nigga as assist man, you know the best assist man all time is Jamal Crawford. I
Mm-hmm.
think he better than Jamal Crawford, bro. Like,
Mm-hmm. Didn't they mention him in the interview?
not his handles, but far
Yeah.
as getting to the basket
Mm-hmm.
and scoring when you want, yeah, Cam Thomas is. I'm done. I can't lie. I tell you all the time. You was right. I wanted to trade the nigga for Tyler Hero. I give you
Mm-hmm.
your props, bro. That nigga a star, bro. You come in
Yeah.
and average. You come in and score 26 points as soon as you come back. Come on, bro.
Yeah. He did it at over 50%.
Only
Efficient.
25 minutes, bro. Come on, bro.
Yeah, nah, he's a hooper for real. I think that he's my favorite player because I watched him when he was in the summer league when he got to the Nets. His whole career, you know what I'm saying? He's one player I could say I watched a whole career as my favorite player. Like you see a lot of players and you're like, oh, they good and whatnot, but like he been my favorite player. Like I was, kind of following him. Like I feel like the best thing a team could do is try to build from the draft. And when they got Cam
Right,
Thomas and I seen he was such a great scorer, I was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? If KD and Kyrie wasn't there, he would be getting big minutes. And I think that's what I was right about because he could create his own shot. And he wants that. Like, I don't think Mikal Bridges wants you know what I mean?
the spotlight.
Yeah, he don't want it the same way Cam Thomas do.
Yeah, you
Like
could
even
see
in the
it, bro.
interview, yo,
You could see
damn, you
it,
see
bro.
in the interview when Cam Thomas was like, yo, I always started my whole career. The first time I got to the Brooklyn Nets is when I didn't start. So you know what I mean? That's a surprising thing for him. You know what I mean? And it's something he adjusted to, but like we saying, he wants that spot. And he spoke on the game versus the Knicks. He said, "Yo, that was my best game of my career so far because we was down by like 20." And he was repping. He was like, "Yo, we was in the garden, but the Nets fans was in the building."
Right.
He was like, "The Nets fans was in the building." That was a great interview, man. That was
And they
great.
better get this shit right because he under contract for what, 2 more years? You wanna extend him as immediately. To me, him and Nick Claxton should be the main priority of this team right now.
Yeah,
And
I
and
don't know.
Lonnie Walker.
Yeah, I know, but they did extend Cam Thomas, Lonnie Walker, not yet, and Nick
Now
Claxton.
Cam Thomas still on his rookie deal. I'm
Right.
talking
Oh,
about,
so you saying give him the bag before the rookie deal
yeah,
finish?
bro. You gotta extend him, bro. I look at him as far as like a change the franchise type player, John Morant. You feel me? Fucking if you averaging 26 in the league, that's top five scoring in the league, top 10 basically.
Mm-hmm.
He's a
Mm-hmm.
top 10 player. He need that bag
Yeah, no, that's a fact.
before anybody else get it. Even though Nick is wilding too now. Nick Claxton averaging 15 points the last 5 games.
Yeah, he looking like he could average a double double. I was saying the same thing. Everybody saying, "Oh, what about when Clax play this one or that one?" He's been holding his own versus these centers. These last 5, 6 games, he been hooping. Iceman the Eskimo, he said it's not that he don't want to be. He doesn't have to be when you have someone like Cam on the team. Facts. That's a team thing. I'm with you. He talking about McCall on Cam when we was talking about it. Dwayne Little says Tom CD don't even touch the ball. No good. Yeah, I agree. And even if Cam Thomas not gonna shoot the ball, don't be so obvious. Rotate the ball, pass
Exactly.
it
Yo,
around.
it was
You know what
that's
I'm
what I was
saying?
saying, yo.
Talk
Yo,
to
it
me.
was at a point where Cam went off. He went off a few plays, and then niggas was like, oh, basically like, nah, this shit need to go another way. Somebody else need to score. And the ball stayed on the left side while he was on the right the whole time for like 3, 4 plays in a row. That's unacceptable, bro.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Again, even right here, this is unacceptable too. This is Nets Twitter. Shout to Nets Twitter. I always go to Nets Twitter if y'all watching, and I look at what y'all post. So I'm gonna start with just putting that in the title. You know what I mean? Because I like y'all content. You got Cypher. He's a Nets fan. He goes, Nick Claxton is only averaging 2.2 pick and roll possessions per game. This year, Claxton is averaging 70% on pick and rolls. Nets have not utilized this skill of Claxton to show how underused Claxton is. Hornets PJ Washington averages more P and R's, pick and rolls. I
Right.
agree with this take. You know what I mean? I think that Claxton, this is a breakout year for him too. We talking about McCall and Cam and Lonnie and all of these plays. Nick Claxton, we should not overlook. He's early in his career, what
No,
5 seasons
Clax, this is
in?
breakout. Yeah, I told you we need him to
Yeah.
average 15 plus. He doing it so far. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
15 and almost 15 and 10. And he the what? He probably behind Mitchell Robinson for rebounds. But
Mm.
but we in number one place, so it's cool, yo. We up there. We just need the defense to get right, bro.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
why I think trade deadline something gonna happen, bro.
Talk to me, man. Talk. Oh, you
Um,
again. When it come down to trade talk, I'm more listening than
bro, we got
having
too many players that
scenarios.
like we got too many players on 1 year deals that was just you feel me? Like it's just surprising. Walford, come on, we might make him the part of the future, but you think we gonna hold on to him?
I think I like Wofford. I'm
No,
gonna
I'm
be
saying we like him, right? But if you get a trade that can bring somebody else in here, you think they're gonna keep him? If they say, oh, Walford and you feel me, Walford and
um.
somebody.
I think
I
he's
even
a good.
seen trades
Uh,
with fucking Derek Whitehead in it, bro.
damn.
Well, so you got people drawing up trades that can happen, bro. Like, so
No, I think again, I really feel like shout to Python. I see him on Twitter. I think that Wofford is here because of Cam Thomas. He played 1 year with Cam Thomas at LSU. So
okay, right,
I
right,
think
right.
he's here because of that. And yeah, I just think they had chemistry when they were on LSU based on the stats. I didn't watch them play in college, but their stats look nice. You got Wofford, he was like the second go-to guy. Cam Thomas was the number one go-to guy as a rookie. You know what I'm
Yo,
saying? And
I
Wofford looked like the
understand.
number two go-to guy.
What's his name? Donnie Little. He said the Nets is
Dwayne Little.
one play. The Nets is one player away from being deadly. Yo, and you know what's
Mm,
crazy? The one player might already be on the roster, but he don't never play.
mm. Talk that
This is
shit.
this is what I'm saying though. When I don't like bringing Ben Simmons up no more, yo. But when he was here, him and Cam Thomas, when they shared the floor, our offense was most effective when them two was on the floor. You feel me?
Mhm.
We was like number three in offense.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
and
I think. Yeah, no, but listen, man, and again, my knock ain't on his game outside of
when
him
Ben
putting
left,
pressure
right?
on the rim.
When Ben left, I think we was 7-3.
Nah, man, he only
Oh yeah,
played
I'm
five.
bugging. I'm bugging. I ain't even gonna tweak like that. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna.
yeah, yeah. Nah, he only played 5 games. I
He only
wish we
played
was
5 games.
7-3.
Yeah, yeah. I'm bugging.
After 10 games this season. We was 5-5.
We 5-5. Yeah, now we 9-9. This shit is crazy.
For real. Claude Smith said the big three, when they were Nets, weren't able to achieve expectations because of the lack of continuity. That's a key ingredient to winning that too often is overlooked. I agree, and
Well,
we only get that continuity if we keep the same teammates for I don't know 2-3 seasons or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, yeah, we would expect a trade from the Brooklyn Nets at the trade deadline,
do you
but
think
at
a
the
vet
same
player
time,
like
you gotta have a core. You gotta know, like, all right, these guys are not on the trade block. Like you
what?
can't don't even think about trading these guys. These guys has got to be consistent, in the rotation because I like the plus minus, or I like the chemistry, or I like the continuity. You know what I'm saying? And I like not or but and like all of those things that come with it.
Right.
Um, so I'm looking forward to it. You know what I'm saying? Brockwork says we can score. I can't wait until we get this defense together. Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
that's
it's
the main thing, bro. That's the main thing right now.
like, damn, man. I want to.
A lot of people are mad at the drop coverage, but I actually think we good in drop coverage. I just think our wings need to start manning the fuck up and guard in the 3 point line.
Yeah, the Charlotte Hornets hit 21 3-pointers.
Come on,
That
and
was
not even that. They made the most free throws and all that shit. They was going. They was wilding. They was wilding on us, bro.
yeah, yeah, and that's again,
They
like you
said I
said,
don't know what stat it was. They said they did a. It was a stat in that game that they never. It wasn't ever. They got something in history. I don't. They said nobody did it, but they did it against us, bro.
right, without
Word up.
LaMelo Ball, I felt like they were short-handed. There's no way we should. I'm glad I ain't go to FanDuel. I would have been really mad.
But if
You
you
know what
look
I'm
at
saying?
if you look at all our games against the Hornets, bro, they snatched. I don't know if we swept them last year, but I think it was one game. It's always a close game, bro, where they come back or we come back. You feel me? So, yo,
Yeah,
Rozier go off like that, bro. Rozier go off like that, bro. He just started going
but
ham, bro.
that's what I'm saying. I want Mikal Bridges to be able to hold that down, though.
But he was
You know,
trying, bro. He was just, yo, it's hard, right? It's hard if you can't that pick and roll. If you could get, it's deadly, especially when what's his name? Bridges is back, and people is just sleeping on Bridges from the Hornets. Like I don't know why motherfuckers acting like he trash,
right? No, no, but that my problem was with CJ. You supposed to guard up. You know what I'm
bro.
saying? You
See, that's why I said if CJ can't guard at the power forward, bro, we gonna have to keep DSF, bro. And he gonna have to go to the bench one day. You can make that 100 mil on the bench.
facts. Ben Simmons not even playing. You could make that other bill on the bench for sure.
And you getting less than him. Ben getting like 40 years, 40 guaranteed 1 year, 30 something another year. Come on, man.
Word. So and what Dwayne Little talking about OG again. Listen, what position he play? Well, how tall is he?
I read the OG over Cam, but I was thinking to myself, it's
Yeah,
hard
Cam
for me to
Johnson.
give up DSF and any trade for OG too, because I
I
don't
don't want to
know.
give up DFS. I like DFS more than CJ at this point. I feel like DFS is more grittier,
Yeah,
more
yo, he's a
scrappier.
part of he the heart of the team. I think, bro.
And,
Like,
and on top of that, I don't think Cam Johnson is a better shooter than DFS is about even, or DFS might be
no, I
edging
think DFS
Cam
having a
Johnson.
good year, bro. Cam Johnson shoot 45% damn near his whole career. I don't know what's going on with him, bro.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I don't
I
know what's
waited.
going on with bro. Word up.
Yeah, yeah. I have no idea, bro.
He in a slump.
Yo, see the defense. No matter what, I think it's Jock Vaughn and not being able to guard that perimeter. And my thing is again when to the Twitter quote we seen just a few minutes ago, utilizing Claxton. The reason why Claxton was so successful at all of the blocks is because the perimeter defense will funnel the blocks to him, like they leading him right to Clax.
Right.
And they not doing that. They had him on a bunch of ISOs with Terry Rozier. Like, bro,
Bro,
like
Rozier was
he's
cooking his
ready.
ass.
Right. Like, why are you even doing that? You know what I'm saying? Like put Mikal Bridges in a situation where he going up because Mikal Bridges, I mean Nick Claxton, so he not an ISO player with a one-on-one, the best scorer that's hot. Like you're not supposed to make him guard him. Mikal Bridges is supposed to guard him. And if anything, you get the second best defender to guard Gordon Hayward on the perimeter. You don't get your best shot blocker at the rim to guard a perimeter player. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man.
And I think sometimes we just Jock Bond need to make right defensive subs. You feel me? Like you gotta put. You can't always have all offense in. You feel me? So, and just have clacks out there because they no lie, bro. They be playing long stretches and quarters without a sub. Like it'd be like 7 minutes the whole quarter. Damn near, and this nigga a sub one per player. Yo, he'd be like, he'd put
Yeah. Look,
Dayron, he'd put Dayron out there for Nick, and Dinwiddie'd be out there a whole first quarter damn near. I'm like, yo, you could have been made a sub for Dinwiddie so you could still be fresh throughout the game, bro. It's just different adjustments he got to make.
yeah, I hear you. Iceman, he goes, Cam Johnson being asked to do more. That's why his percentage is dropping down a little bit, but he is the better shooter. Bro, all we asking him to do is shot create. We gave him the bag for him to shot create a little more. Nah, he should be
Nah,
shooting
but
better.
it's games he go off, bro. It's games
Nah,
he
he
hit.
do, but what I'm
He hit
saying is on
shots
the
every game. You feel me? And
what about his defense on Macau, on like
his
on
average,
Bridges
bro.
and
His average.
Washington?
His
It could be
average,
better,
bro.
man.
His
Yeah.
average.
Yeah. All right. So, okay. Claude Smith, he follows up. He says, "This is our first full season after the Big Three implosion. We're a work in process. We can't expect to get, I don't know. I guess we can't be overzealous. I imagine that's what he means by that.
Oh no, bro, I'm good, bro. I'm happy I'm not happy where we at, but I'm good where we at because we still look like a good team. And depending on what we know Saturday on this nigga Ben Simmons, how long he gonna be out? Is he gonna come back soon? Because if they be like, oh, Ben Simmons was expected to be out, what if they say 8 weeks or some shit like that? He already did most of that. If they say 3 to 4. He might be back in a week or two. You never know. You feel me? Like so.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That there's no, you know what I mean. We
And
can't rely on him to
when you
say
do
like,
get back, I
okay,
think that's what we're looking for on the defense.
yeah, all right. So let me ask you, if he is back, how much do you think he improves the defense?
Bro, I think a lot, bro. You gotta remember, bro, this nigga is 6'10", bro. He gets a lot of steals, he gets blocks, he gets rebounds, he could guard everybody. He might not be the best defender on guarding certain people, you feel me? But that's a body out there that's gonna be, you feel me? You gotta remember when him and DSJ might be back too next game. They saying so.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah,
they the only two players that really pressure the ball, bro. There's a lot of our players on our team that sit back and they will lack on the 3 point line. Nah, not DSJ. He be right on the point guard. Like I seen him how he played Donovan Mitchell. He right up on you.
mm,
Ben Simmons when he was guarding Luca, he was right up on him. But Luca does what Luca does. Right.
yeah.
So
But again, that's where you make your name at. You being able to stop the best scorers in
yeah,
the
that's
league.
hard to do, bro, because you gotta remember, everything is a foul now. Like if some of these games be weird to me, like I'll be like, how the hell we up 10 and these niggas caught back up and just
Yeah.
like and it be all from the whistle, bro. So some of
And
these some shit like the game yesterday. I knew it was it was gonna be a long night, bro, because they was blowing the whistle a lot too. You feel me? Like so
yeah, it was hard to pull away.
it was
It
hard to
was
pull
like,
away, bro.
yeah, like every time, you know what I mean, it looked like we gonna pull away. It's
Like
they
that
just
like that
narrow the
block.
lead and then
It was a
tie.
block, right? It was a block. They did a block on Cam Johnson. I think this really decided, like, changed the game. Cam Johnson went up for a layup, right? The nigga
Mhm.
blocks it, right? Cam Johnson hits the backboard with the ball and comes down
Yeah,
with the ball and shoots it back up. They said jump ball.
yeah, that was crazy. I didn't know what the fuck they was talking about. Cause
You saw that shit, bro?
yeah, the usually when I see them call jump balls because both players holding the ball,
Tied up.
yeah, and they like wrestling, and instead of
When
them
I
letting it
seen that,
wrestle,
bro, I knew this
they
game was
say
gonna
jump
go
ball.
to. When I seen that, I knew it was gonna be like it was gonna be a close game. You feel me? I'm like, oh yeah,
Yeah, but and that's what I'm gonna be honest. I was annoyed because I was like, why the Nets can't pull away? Why are we keeping it tight with these motherfuckers? Like McGowan is making threes, they leaving him open here. NBA player, then a rookie.
you gotta listen. Well, you do listen to Gilbert. That nigga said you decide the game by a whistle, bro. He said they might not notice it, but I notice it. You feel me? I see the shit. Like, come on, bro. You can't be calling no. How you call a fucking jump ball and nobody's
Yeah.
on them?
But
Like,
that's the thing. They don't have nobody that check the refs. Nobody, you know
right,
what I mean? Like I don't know, they have the 2 minute warning where they'll apologize, but it's still a win or loss. They can't change that fact.
right.
So because of that, and nobody's checking the ref, they don't have no penalty. They can't get suspended. They don't have no disciplinary action if they call a bad game or make a bad call. Like they don't, you know what I mean? Like so, like what's the repercussions if they call a bad game and cause a team to lose that wasn't supposed to lose, or they just terrible and they just do they go to the G League or do they gotta fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like what happens?
That'll never happen. I don't think nothing gonna happen, bro.
Like, nah, man, and that's what I don't like. I want to see a more consistent refs. Like I want to see an MVP ref. You know what I'm saying? This ref should ref the playoffs because of how good they were in the regular season.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And this ref should coach the ref the finals because he called a great playoff series. So that's what I want to see. You know what I mean? And what I do know is that it's three different refs. I guess the sideline ref, and then there's like a ref in the back, and then it's like a ref by the foul line up like under the rim. But I don't know, man. I honestly feel like if they want the entertainment inside of the game, it's not their job to make sure that the game is close. That's not necessarily entertainment. Basketball is a game of runs. So you gotta let them play. If they getting that ass smack, pause. You gotta let them get that ass
Let
smack.
it happen. Word.
Yeah, like don't try to give this team fouls now because this team is up by 10 and you want to keep it close because of what? Entertainment, right? Purpose? No,
Yeah.
it's entertaining to see that team get their ass whipped because this team is just better than that team. And on top of that, you start comparing the team that whooped that ass to other teams. Like, yo, they might be ready to beat that team if they could whip on them like this. Because the other night I watched the game where those two teams played and it was a really close game. You understand what I'm saying? Because I think styles make fights.
Right.
Matchups matter. You know what I mean? So
Right.
it is what it is. But again, right now, for these 18 games, if I had to grade the refs, bruh, I'm gonna skip that part. They could do better. I'm gonna just
Yeah.
say that.
Nah, the
You know what I'm
refs
saying?
good.
They could do better. The refs could do better. Hashtag the refs could do better, man. Word. This is a chart. I say most efficient shooters by zone in November. Got Cam Thomas #1 at the free throw line. Like that area by the key, by like when he come off that pick and roll right there, they can't stop him right
What
there.
he said, Vegas has Nets as a favorite. Uh, everyone bet on the Nets case and point Vegas won.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all
Vegas
right,
always
bro.
win.
I get it, bro. Brock work.
Yeah. Yeah, hold on. The Eskimo said nobody really locks down. Anybody you just get certain positions when you can hold a player to a bad shot or denying them from getting the ball. Angelo Blue said Russ was helping the Hornets. He said he
Hey,
said
bro. See, I told you, Breezy, man, niggas. At least some people be seeing this shit. I be seeing, cause I be like, yo, like that's why I be mad when people go crazy on Jock Vaughn. Only thing I would be mad at him now is having the right people out on the court.
mm-hmm.
You feel me? That's the only thing. I think he's a good coach. The only thing I think he need to do is draw up more plays. You feel me?
Yeah.
Create a
Yeah,
better
no.
offense and defense, more plays on the defense, and you all as long as you got the right people out there, I would never be mad at him no more. Cause I see that without our starters, we all right. You feel me? Now they on the way back. So we just missing one now. You feel me? So we good.
Yeah, we beat Orlando. That's the only thing that gave me confidence that we could beat
That's who we
Orlando
play
again.
again, right? But they've been wilding, bro.
Yeah, I know, man. We gonna go to the standings, but what I will say is they on like a 7-game win streak, and everybody felt like they was gonna be a playing team, but they actually a top 5 team in the NBA. I am surprised. You know
I'm,
what I'm saying? I'm
I'm
not even
surprised,
going.
but I don't think that's going to last the next 10 games, bro. A team, if it lasts, bro, that's like a major. They coach should be on the verge for coach of the year, bro.
Yeah, he definitely gonna get coach of the month or something like that. He might get coach of the month for November. You know what I'm saying? They're actually second in the league right now at 14-5. You know,
Word, and everybody was talking all this Udoka shit, and look, Udoka ain't. We looking better than them.
you do well, Houston, what's their record? They 8-8, about the
You feel
same.
me?
Yeah, about the same. But it's a lot of surprises.
We played tougher games than them, though. I think.
You got Minnesota, the young team. They #1 in the league right
Yeah,
now.
Minnesota, we ain't in their league.
Minnesota, Oklahoma, #3 in the league. No, I'm just saying teams that probably weren't
That boy
necessarily
Chet, bro.
expected
Hey
to
yo,
play so
that's like
well.
like I said, Kev was 100% right about that nigga. Kev said he was gonna
Who,
come in the league and damn near average 20 a game,
who
and
you
that's
talking about?
Chat Holmgren.
Oh yeah, chat. Yeah.
Yeah, cause I ain't really hear about him. And he was like, bro, that nigga gonna be nasty. Yeah, Chatter Beast, bro.
Yeah, chat. He is. They was talking about him, and he be hooping for real. Um, Angelo Blue said that mofo Ben is holding his team hostage. Hostage. Oh man. I don't know, man. Angelo Blue said Orlando playing different today. Claude Smith says if we don't build up a war chest, it's going to be hard to re-sign Walker, Wafe, Claxton, Dinwiddie,
Nah,
O'Neal
I
without
think
going into
Walker,
repeat attacks territory.
I think Lonnie Walker and Nick Claxton gonna be our main signings this shit going into the summer. I don't know. Something telling me that Dinwiddie might be the odd man out because he been getting throwing subliminals and everything, bro. Like if this is my time, will forever be a Brooklyn fan. Who says that on on Twitter and shit? Like who says
Right.
that?
Sound like he getting traded, right?
You feel me? And if it's an organization that fuck with the player, they gonna let him know. Like Dinwiddie, we probably could get something good for you, bro. And
Yeah, but no, I think Dinwiddie know the business because of what happened before. You know what I mean? So he only
yeah, but
expect
I don't think this time like I don't think he never want. I think I want no cap, bro. I want it'll be. I'd be mad if they trade him again, bro.
right.
No
Right.
cap, bro. I think he's supposed to be our like Udonis Haslam, bro. He gotta be
He
our
said Udonis Haslam. That's funny as hell. You see Dinwiddie growing
bro.
with the
To me, like the last part of the Brooklyn was Levert and them. You feel me? And then when he was right there in the mix with them, you feel me? I look at it, he's not our draft, but he was undrafted. You feel me? Like
right.
we picked him up. We basically blossomed his career. We make a trade back for him. Come
Yeah,
on, bro. Like
I hear
keep
you.
that man. He 30. He come on, give him 5 more years, and it don't gotta be a lot. If he, I bet he'd come back for a good price, bro.
I don't know. I think this is the last time Dinwiddie could really get the biggest bag he could get. He's 30 years old. He's gonna go
You're
where the
right.
money
That's
at.
why I said.
I don't think the Brooklyn Nets give him that bag though, for real.
Yeah, I don't think so too. Cause Cam, you gotta think about Cam in the future and everything. Like, but would he be willing to? Do you think they go to Dinwiddie and say we want you to stay? Will you be willing to take some type of what 10 to 15 mil for 3 years?
Yeah, I think they trying to make I think they'll try to make it right by Dinwiddie, but respectfully, Dinwiddie is playing better than Cam Johnson. Is he playing better than Mikal Bridges? I don't know, but both of them are playing good. The case in point is the highest paid players on this team. Dinwiddie is playing better than. He's playing better than Cam Johnson and Ben Simmons. So you kind of want to take care of him. You know what I mean? Even if I don't know what would be exactly of equating to doing right by Dinwiddie, but whatever that is, do it. You know what I'm saying? Let him know that you important to this organization because you know what I mean. He left, and it was understood he was leaving for the bag because the Brooklyn Nets wasn't going to pay him because he was coming off an injury. Now
Right.
we're in a situation where he's there while the player that wind up being traded to your team is injured. Look at the irony in that shit. You feel what I'm saying?
And he doing his job plus more this year. You feel
Right.
me? So
Right. And I think the main comparison on why you take care of Dinwiddie is playing better than Ben Simmons.
right.
Even if it's only because of availability.
And you let and look next year. You feel me? If Ben don't show no good signs this year, buy his ass out in the beginning of next year or in the summer. He could get bought out, bro. That's what
Yeah,
people don't realize.
nah, talk that shit. Talk
Nobody
that shit.
care about buying. We got trade exemptions we got bread tucked away.
Word. Word. We do. That's a fact. I don't necessarily know how you say it, but um, it's definitely a word for the money they got for um, what is it, for like different trade exemptions and all of this different shit like that. But to get to it, hold on. Claude says Dinwiddie is a Nets culture guy
The
that
word. That's what I'm
don't
saying.
show up in the stats, but it is as important as chemistry and continuity. Facts.
The word. He get traded, bro. Other players gonna start looking at the organization crazy, bro.
hmm I see Flex. I see Flex and Blue. Y'all got two different opinions about Ben Simmons. Flex says Ben not going nowhere, and Blue says get Ben the fuck out of here.
Bro,
Out
let
of
me tell you
LA.
something, Flex. Flex, bro. Listen, we have been this year, bro. But
hmm
let me tell you something. If this year he come back and he play a few more games, he get injured again, bro. Mark my words, bro. He will get bought out, bro.
Yeah, yeah, nah, definitely, definitely. Um, I'm out the place. I'm out the place. Oh, I'm about to play some real quick. Hold on. There you go. Oh, the NBA amnesty clause is a provision in the league's collective bargaining agreement (CBA) that allows teams to waive a player and remove his salary from the team's salary cap. That this means that a franchise can cut a player without having to pay the total amount of their contract.
This is what I'm
And the
trying to tell you.
And the player becomes a free agent who can sign with another team. The clause was designed to help teams get out of bad contracts and create more financial flexibility in the league. Amnestied players are waived and are still paid the remaining amount of their contract. So that's the amnesty clause. We could do that with
And
Ben Simmons at the
come
top
on,
of the
and he'll
season.
get paid through years. You feel me? Like he'll be on the books like 1 year for like 5 million. Then you get what I'm saying? Another year because we was still paying Darren Williams until like 2 3 years, like 3 years ago. They just stopped paying Darren Williams. So he could get cut, bro. And we could draft a point guard or go sign one.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. Man, I'll be honest with you. Anything could be better than having this is what I mean about availability and why I hurt so much. And it's not necessarily a sub to him as a but let me get to it. Katie, Kyrie, Harden, that big three, quote unquote big three, they were together more on paper than actually playing basketball together.
Right.
So same thing with Ben Simmons. This is where I'm at. You know what I mean? Because we had that big three on paper, and then the expectations of what the Brooklyn Nets are on paper is actually different because when you see who's actually playing, it's not Ben Simmons, it's Royce O'Neal, it's
Word.
it's Mikal Bridges, it's Cam Thomas, it's CJ, it's Nick Claxton, it's DFS, and you know
Walker.
we got him on the team, but he's not in the rotation. So I think a lot of Nets fans, it's hard to what I mean, make us can't really gas us because we know what it is to see a team that is playing basketball together, and we know what it is to have a team that just they on the same roster. Like they don't play really a lot of games together, but they on the same team. And if they did play a lot of games together, we would be good. But truth is that they don't play a lot of, what I mean? They don't hoop together a lot. So I think it's about the availability, man. I give a lot of credit to availability, more than I ever did because that big three era was a wake up call. Like you can have all the talent you want. If they ain't out there playing, I mean, what does it mean? You know what I'm saying? So I
Hey,
don't know, man.
hey, yo, Duran, look, bro. Let me tell you something. I was saying the same thing, bro. But this the thing, bro. He's not doing that for us, bro.
What you
Yeah,
talking
Ben.
about? You
Yeah,
talking
Ben should give us 15 and 10, but he's not doing that. And even when he out there, he's not even trying to give you the 15 points, bro. He only trying to give you 5 or 8. He's not being aggressive at doing that. So yeah, bro. If you can, if he comes back, bro, and he ain't aggressive or doing being at least. at least making us better, bro, and staying healthy, bro, it's over for that nigga, bro.
Yeah, nah. All right, so I think we clear on that. Let's get into tomorrow night's game, man. We got Lonnie Walker out on the injury report. DSJ, you say he might come back.
Yeah.
Um, you know, my thing is, as a Nets fan, I feel like there's a lot of games that we could have won that we didn't win, right?
Right.
So I'm looking at it like on the standings, and I'm uncomfortable being 9-9. You know what I'm saying? I feel
Yeah.
like we shouldn't be 9-9. I feel like we should be out of 18 games, we could be 12-6.
No.
Respectfully, like
Yeah.
nothing crazy.
Nah,
I ain't saying we the number one team in the league with
nah, I respect
15
that. I
wins,
understand. Yeah, I
but
think
but
so.
a 12-6. I think we could have been a good, or no, that's 17 games. So 12-5, or maybe 11-6. Definitely two more of those games. I think we a top six team. It doesn't show right now, but I don't think we continue to be a playing team. I think listening to Jock Vaughn take accountability. That's another thing that I did when you know, from the last stream to this stream. Is seen a post game interview with Jock Vaughn, and he basically said, yeah, we he let it get out of hand on the first half. They scored 73 points. They pretty much set the tone at the pace of the game, and it's just hard to come back from that. But again, this is why we always talk about who should be the starting five. And
Man, we
honestly, I
came
feel
back
like,
and got the league no matter what he talking about.
yeah, I feel like,
But the defense, yeah.
yeah,
Man.
but just the whole, yeah, that's the thing. I agree. Either way, both like two things could be true. You know what I'm saying? Two things could be true, and I think the defense just letting them get 42 points. They confident. They on a roll, but if you score 42 points, you feel like you could beat anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Word. Bridges
Like,
hitting buzzer beaters and
all right, he's doing the
that
most.
point guard that came in and hit them threes. I wanted us to draft him instead of Whitehead, bro.
Word. So, all right,
I think his name
Cronenberg
was.
disagree with us. Me and so Greasy, me and Dame got pretty much Ben Simmons on the trade. We got him in the amnesty clause out of here next season. You saying keep him, please? Okay. I'm
Yo,
not gonna say.
how is Jock
I'm.
Bond on the hot seat?
Hold on. Okay, damn. You on the other comments. Hold on. He said Blue said the organization is just now getting their heads above water. You gotta let these bad seeds go. Let's keep building what we have. I hear you. He says my archive says he don't play and he does not shoot. He don't shoot. Don't get me wrong. He definitely got a fire impact on defense, but in my opinion, shit just ain't enough from him. Talking about Ben Simmons. Then they listen to the conversation. Shout out to the chat. W chat. Dwayne Little said, listen, man, Ben should be giving you 15, 10, and 10. He's just expecting greatness out of Ben. And he want nothing less. You know what I'm saying? I will paying you for we paying you that. We want nothing but greatness from you, my guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. And Blue says nothing is wrong with that it's been. Oh man, he got Blue is mad, man. The fans is mad at Ben Simmons, man. Ben Simmons, man. We understand that is an imperative that to wait and be patient and come back 100%. But we hurting out here with you missing 12 games, man. Let's call it what it is, man. That's a lot of basketball miss. Shit, we only play 18. You miss more than half the game. So you gotta feel us. You know what I'm saying? If not, then it is what it is. You know what I mean? We spread love. You know what I mean? We that just look at it like tough love. We spread tough love. You know what I mean? We Nets fans that spread tough love. So shout out to you, but that's what it is. Dwayne Little says we better off being out there than LOL. Nigga, we could just pass and get 40 mil. That's funny. He said just pass and get 40 mil. Right. Right. And like that's all I gotta do is pass you the ball. I get 40 mil. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm training. I'm running up
I'll be out there right now.
right. I'm jumping rope, all that to get ready, man. Like I ain't playing.
Yeah,
Um
niggas funny as hell.
Word, shout out to you. That's a funny ass comment, man. Shout out to Dwayne Little. Mari Archive says, I feel like JV be confused sometimes. Yeah, I think he be looking like he's so concentrated and focused, but the defense is just not working, bro. Like,
It's
I don't know, what are
ego,
you
bro.
focused
It's
on? Like,
ego and analytics, bro. This analytics shit. That's the only thing he need to stop doing all these threes and sometimes say, listen, we need to go to the basket 60% of the time and 30% the 30. You get what I'm saying? Like
word,
he just like, yo, shoot a three. That's why most of the Cam points come in from the paint.
word.
He not
Real talk.
shooting all these threes.
Real talk. He that midi. That's what the stat. You see the stat I pulled up the
Cam
chart.
going to get his point. He's going to get easy buckets, bro. He's going
Yeah,
right to the basket on you. If you can't guard me at the top of the key, I'm going to fake you, push off you, and score the basketball. That's
yeah.
all he's looking to do, bro.
Yeah. Nah, that's the thing. He got a whole bag. So
He got a
we might
bag.
say,
Not
right? We
even
might
that. This
say
is
that's
where
all he gonna
Cam.
do, but he got a real bag right there from like the key to like you don't know what he can do because he is a three-way scorer. And when I say three-way scorer, let's just take the 3-point part out of it. He could hit the floater, he could get past you, hit the floater, he could get past you, hit the lay-in, or he could step back and hit you with the J, with the midi. Like,
Not even
bro,
that,
you
bro.
gotta, yeah,
Mikel would be able to get his damn near 30 points a night. The thing is, right? And this is on Jock Vaughn a little, bro. He asking the nigga to shoot too much threes, bro. And and
right,
and he shoot a lot of threes, bro. When last year though, Mikel was coming off the screens and right there at the foul line, he was
yeah,
getting mad middies, bro. And then his 3-point game was opening up for him because everybody looking for him to make the midi. He
yeah.
ain't gotta run on no damn fast break and shoot a three ASAP like he motherfucking Steph Curry. That's not him.
Right. No, absolutely. I think he's a great off-ball player, but it don't have to be a three. Just
He's a
because you get
spot
the
up
ball,
shooter, bro. He's a
right,
spot up
right,
shooter.
right. But just because you get the ball at the 3-point line, you don't be use your, you know what I'm saying? Be a smart, use your IQ in a sense where you know the defense know you'll take that three. That's in the scouting report or whatnot, whatever. But case in point is you could pump fake, you can get to the midi. You know what I mean? Utilize that midi more, and you can get to the basket. I've seen him get into the basket more. I tend to think that Bridges is a better basketball player by taking more 2-pointers than 3-pointers. If
Right.
he could, if that's how he, has his
Bro,
shot
when
select,
last year, bro, when we
right,
got him, bro, when we
right,
got him, him, Kevin Durant, and I forgot who else, but I think Shea Alexander, they was top three of um efficiency in scoring in the paint, like far as in the paint at the top of the key and shit.
yeah,
This year, I don't know what the fuck happened, bro. No,
yeah. Yeah, no, I hear you, man. Shout out to Claude Smith. He says, I think JV is doing an admirable job considering the roster he inherited. Mainly new blue collar players. Listen, man, I thought he was a defensive style coach, Claude Smith, and I haven't seen it. I want to see it, and I don't think the Brooklyn Nets have success until we, at minimum, a top 15 defense, bro. We cannot continue to be
that's a
competitive
fact.
at
That's a fact.
if we giving up that many points, and we're gonna if we 20, 21, 22, we're not gonna be competitive. We need to be pride ourselves on having a string of stops. So when I say that basketball is a game of runs, it's a game of stops too. All right, you stop them 4 or 5 plays in a row. You know what I'm saying? It's not just about okay, he scored out, we scored, they scored, we scored. No. That's a
Can I
fraud,
rebuttal that though?
man.
Can I
Yeah,
rebuttal that?
talk to me, talk to me.
All right. Do you actually think, right? You know why our defense be so bad sometimes? Because we are when Cam Thomas is out the game, bro. In the beginning of them games, I watch it. Our offense is nothing but stagnant, and the other team they came out on fire. Come on, bro. They was hitting threes left to right in the beginning of the game. Soon as they got out there, Cam Thomas is on the bench that whole time. He gets in the game. What happens? We right back in the game, bro. We catch right up. So if you got that offense in the first quarter, that if he catching you up, is obviously he gonna keep you ahead if he out there first. and we
Yeah,
just don't do it. You feel me? We just didn't do it. If he was out there, if he would have started, bro, we would have got off to a fast start. But we left him on the bench, and you know what we got to do? Rely on Mikal Bridges and Dinwiddie to score the ball, bro. And that's not cool. When Dinwiddie hold the ball too long, and Mikal, it just looked like now like I thought he could dribble the ball when last year, but that nigga can't dribble for shit, bro. My my
who
my
you talking
my
about?
dribbling might be better.
Who you talking about? Can't dribble for shit.
Mikal Bridges, bro.
Yo, nah. Again, he not the best shot creator on our team, man. It's
No, this is what I'm saying. So why is you not starting Cam so you can get your offense and you relying
true.
on Dinwiddie and motherfucking Mikal to score in the first quarter? They not scorers.
No, that's true. That's true. I agree.
Well, Dinwiddie could get you a bucket. I just think Mikal, him as a number one ball, when they give him that ball, bro, it just look crazy. He just look dumb and lanky out there, bro.
Yeah, nah. I think he pretty much he's good off of the screen or pick and roll because he could get to the midi or go to the basket. I think he need to do more of that than try to be a 3 point threat. But
Right.
even if when you want to become a 3 point threat, don't start the game. Why that got to be your first and second and your third shot? You know, you don't warm up with the hardest shot. Warm up with the easiest shot. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like when you trying to practice, you just taking threes before you taking layups. You
Right.
know what I mean? You take the layups, then you take the midi, then you go to the 3 point line. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's how I simplify it. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna take the easiest shot first, then take the toughest shot. So
Well, you
I just
gotta
be
let it
wanting
come to you.
I
And
be
that's the
wanting him to
thing
get to
though.
the basket first before he take 3 pointers. That's
And
all.
that's the thing though. If you look at the scorers on our team, they all look for the same move. Cam going, Cam hitting niggas at all angles, bro. Oh, you think you could call me at the top of the key? No, you're gonna have to come right here and come down a little, and I'm gonna fake you. And once you come back down, I'm gonna go back in the air, and I'm gonna be sideways. You feel me? He be doing weird shit, and you can't guard it. Mikal, he gonna come off the screen and try to run into you fast as hell for a layup. I be like, yo, what the fuck was that, bro? Like,
Nah, you're right. You do a lot of Yeah, he do a lot of like pizza pie layups. Like those are good, man. But I don't know, man. I feel like he not playmaking on defense, and that's my biggest issue with him. Like you you got a little bag. You know what I'm saying? It's not a big bag, it's a little bag. You know what I mean?
but get
Got a
into your
little
bag,
offensive bag. He might drop 40, so I don't sleep on him. But at the end of the day, I value his defensive playmaking more than I value his offensive playmaking. I'm gonna keep
okay,
saying that until somebody tweet him and let him know that yo man, we care about your defense, man. You ain't gotta be a bucket. We care about you. I like the fact that he became a better rebounder.
right?
You know,
Right.
he had 10 boards the other night.
Where I was at 10 boards and like 6 assists. I'm like, damn, he almost got his first triple double.
Yeah, like he playing good basketball. Him being a good him being a better rebounder is part of the reason why we number one in rebounding in the league right now.
Right.
So you don't have to, but just get back to the defense. You maybe the player development part for Mikal Bridges is to only run the offense if Cam Thomas is not there, and or Spencer, and for the most part he's a 1B scorer, but the play development is the rebounding. He ultimately became a better rebounder on being on the Brooklyn Nets, and I'm
Right.
fine with that. You know what I mean? But keep the defense. I don't think the rebounding play development part should take so much away from his defense. I think he still should be able to play defense, even though he's a better rebounder. Because I'm mainly talking about defensive rebounders. He gets some offensive rebounds, but just ultimately he a better rebounder. I don't want to be um Petty, but he's a better rebounder, bro. So if he could just make sure he playmaking on defense, get some deflections, some steals, you know what I'm saying? Slap the ball out his hand, you know what I mean? Make him pass. You know what I mean? Like you know how they make that extra pass where they might pass it right back, but at least you know what I mean. So make them put them in a situation where they're not just we trying to beat us; they trying to beat the shot clock. Because if we could get them trying to beat the shot clock, then we playing good defense. You know what I mean? If they not even worried about the shot clock, that mean they getting any shot that they want. You know what I'm saying? And we should be able to defend. We should between Mikal Bridges and Nick Claxton, we should be able to defend that pick and roll. Between Mikal Bridges and fighting over screens, like make them pump fake. That's a different skill too. To be able to pump fake and then like sidestep and take the 3 pointer. Don't just let them get clean looks at the 3 point shot. You know what I'm saying? Like jump, man. Know what I'm saying jump at it and make them. Know what I'm saying come off that 3 point line and do something different.
Well,
Like I'd rather see that, bro. Even if they start scoring because they go into the basket because we jumped in front of the 3 point line, still jump, man. Like you see that thing that Royce do, well he'll pump fake and then step to the side and hit the three, bro. That's a skill, bro. That's a skill. Every 3 point short don't know how to pump fake and then shoot the three. Make them at least pump fake. Don't let them get a clean look at the basket, man. That's all I'm saying, man.
word,
I,
at least to contest that shit.
like yo, Dame. What I'm saying is, bro, I like I get hype when we get stops too. Like, yeah, I get hype off a dunk or a good pass or Cam Thomas crossover, whatever. But I get hype when we get stops, when Nick Claxton get a block, even if we just stop them and they don't score and it's just a good defensive possession. Like that, I enjoy that part of the game too, and I want Jock Vaughn to help me enjoy that. Tweet Jock Vaughn that the Nets fans want to see defense, that we care. That's exciting basketball
Yo,
too.
do Jock Vaughn got a Twitter?
I don't know if he got a Twitter.
I think we gotta find this nigga, bro. Yeah, heard up. Heard up. We gotta hit this nigga DM or something, bro, because he got niggas fucked up. He got some people mad right now.
Yeah, nah, cause they say Jock Vaughn. Listen, man, he's somebody that been with the team for mad long, man. So respectfully, everybody know his name. You know what I'm saying? Like Cheers and shit. Like he gotta hold it down, man. He gotta be able to, you know. I want him to smile, but don't smile through pain. You know what I'm saying? How you not smiling through pain if we taking these losses like this? You know what I mean? These are winnable games. I really feel like we should be 11-6, man. At
Word.
least I would say 12-5, yeah, but 12-5, 11-6, man. I'll
I'll
take a
say
good 11
I'll
and
say
6.
probably the last game, bro. I know we lost. It's a few 50-50 games. You feel me? I think last game we're really supposed to win that shit, bro.
Yeah, nah, hell yeah, man. Tight. You seen my title yesterday? I ain't never write no title like that. That was tight. I said we should have lost this. We shouldn't have lost. We lost to the month effing Hornets. I was mad. Hold on, let me read some of these comments real quick. Uh, hold on. See, Dwayne Little said it's definitely a struggle without Cam Thomas starting. Damn, Mr. E said JV is not an NBA head coach. He's a better assistant or a G League coach. Ouch. Yo, damn, y'all trying to. Yo, hold on, man. Jock Vaughn, man, you gotta get this work, man. You gotta get this work, man. I can't hold the Nets fans back tonight, man. You gotta get this work.
Who
Dwayne
gotta
Little,
get the who?
Jock Vaughn.
Oh man.
You gotta get this work. I can't. I gotta read these comments, man. This is how the Nets fans feel about you tonight, Jock Vaughn. It is what it is, man. Hold it down. Dwayne Little said J Fox Cat. He was passing and actually playing good D last game. What you watching, champ? You need glasses. All right. So Flex said, "Little check. That stats only had one assist." Okay. Claude Smith said, "We Nets fans should too." I'm sorry. He said, "We Nets fans should too lower our expectations and embrace the process. We at the beginning, losing are part of the growing pains. It's a rite of passage to success." I ain't trying to hear that righteous shit right now, man. This nigga always trying to be righteous. Now I'm saying, nah. Shout out to Claude Smith, man. He part of the reason I say Nets fans is the best fans. That's my guy, man. Brock Work said it's also why we giving up threes. All right. Dwayne Little agree with Mr. E. Dwayne Little said, "I'm tired of this narrative. CT don't pass. It's all lies. Talk that shit, man." He played make a little bit. I heard him speak on that in the JJ interview too. Um,
Nah, it's not about Cam Thomas passing. It's about him making the right play.
right, absolutely. Seeing the coverage, how they guarding them, how they defending them.
Come on, man. You getting doubled most of the time and all that. You gotta understand that somebody open sometimes. Even
Hmm.
though he make the basket most of the time. You
Yeah,
feel me? Like you
yeah,
gotta
no,
sacrifice.
absolutely, absolutely. Um, hold on. Dwayne Little said, on top of that, how much passing you want him to do? Nobody else could score like him. See, that's another thing too, where it's no it is balance, but he's like a shot creator. If you pass the ball to Lonnie Walker and Cam Thomas and Lonnie Walker passing the ball back and forth to each other, yeah, you in trouble. Because you don't know. Both of them could get past you, you know what I'm saying? Both of them that's a good backcourt too. Matter of fact, let's have
Yeah,
that conversation.
that's a
Let's
crazy
have that
backcourt.
conversation. So greasy. How do you like that backcourt? Could you see Lonnie Walker be turning into a point guard?
Yo, if he could, bro, that'd be crazy, bro.
That'd be crazy, bro.
Cause he don't always look for his own shot.
Could Lonnie Walker be the point guard for the Brooklyn Nets, or is he a two? Is he respectfully a two?
I don't know, bro.
Wow,
I know if he could, that'd be crazy.
word. All right. Brockwork
It'd be,
said,
what do you be like 6'7" and 6'6"? Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Yeah, Lonnie Walker become a motherfucking point guard. That yo, nah, we need to tweet that shit. Like Lonnie Walker become a point guard, bro. You gonna be
If
nice.
we could do that, Ben Simmons could get the fuck out of here tomorrow.
That's wow. Lonnie Walker become a point guard. That's nice. That's nice, bro.
Right, and we gotta remember when DSJ he was on the rating of stopping like number one ball handlers in the league. I think he was top three.
Hmm. But
He come back
again,
from
I don't know a lot about Lonnie Walker, but I think when I checked his stats, he played like 55, 60 games last year. That's all right.
yeah.
We would need somebody else though. But if he could play point guard, I think we'd be a better team for real. Lonnie Walker, point guard, that's a real thing. Yeah, I'm only saying that like
I
the
don't
back
know, bro.
the backcourt would be Lonnie Walker and Cam Thomas.
That'll be crazy though. I don't know, but that'll be crazy.
Lonnie Walker and Cam Thomas. Put some ones in the chat if y'all would like to see a lineup with Lonnie Walker at the one and Cam Thomas at the two. That's interesting. Brockwork said Hornets are one of the worst teams shooting threes. He tight. Me too. Myri Archive said should have got email. Damn, they giving Jock Vaughn a business tonight.
Yo, what is Ime doing different that Jock Vaughn ain't, bro?
Check that shit. That's crazy. So, I
Nigga
mean,
ain't really doing nothing, bro. And everybody keeps saying that, oh, he would have did better. He ain't doing nothing.
hmm yeah. No, listen, I hear you. I hear you.
He
Um,
doing it. We basically measured at the same team. We just better in 3 points, better in rebounds.
hmm hmm Mr. E said Cam Thomas should be starting and playing 30 plus minutes. Talk heavy.
That's
Talk
facts.
heavy. Talk heavy, Mr. E. John said if Ben was in the game in the closing seconds,
he definitely would have made the right pass. Okay. You see alley oop to Claxton on the left hand side, I guess. Ben Simmons is left handed, so I'll give you credit. John, he says because he would have gotten
Word up,
fouled,
Ben would have faked it to Johnson, and that shit would have been an alley hoop to Nick.
that'd have been nice. That'd have been I would have put Ben on the thumbnail. That should have been fire. He said because he would have gotten fouled, and he ain't going to the free throw line. That's funny. Mr. E said Lonnie and Thomas starting in the backcourt. Who says no? Nobody. He said Mr. E. He said facts. Dwayne Little. Shut to Dwayne Little. They laughing at JV. JV getting that work. Mr. E said Cam Johnson off the bench. Facts. But Cam Johnson off the bench. Jerome Flex said, I put a photo of JV on a page on your Facebook. Appreciate you, buddy. Phil Smith said constructive critics is okay in the right amount. Fans wants to hear optimism about the team also. Yeah, that's facts. But this is an Anton Glazing page. And sometimes these coaches gotta get that work. Sometimes the players gotta get that work. Again, we from Brooklyn. I'm from Brooklyn, and we spread tough love. We spread love, but we spread tough love. We say we spread love. That's the Brooklyn way, but the Brooklyn way is tough love. So that's what we doing. Shout to JV and all the players on the Brooklyn Nets. Y'all know Cam Thomas is my favorite player in the whole league, in the whole NBA, not just the Brooklyn Nets. So, it's all love, Claude Smith. It's definitely optimism. We beat Orlando Magic last game. I think we could beat
What?
the next game. I think we could beat the next game. Hold
Damn,
on.
you knocked me off.
What you said? You talking to me? He said, dude, I did not. Where? Shout out to So Greasy. I don't know where you went. Uh, Dwayne Little said, "Do you see MVP and see Cam Thomas' future?" Yep, a healthy Cam Thomas, he in that conversation for sure. A healthy Cam Thomas, I could see. I would consider him in that because of his productivity and the minutes that he get. Somebody earlier said Cam Thomas should get 30 plus minutes. He gonna get 30 plus points. That's MVP brand of basketball. You playing at a elite, you playing elite basketball. You know, but you keep scoring every minute that you in the game, and you shooting over 50%. Oh yeah, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Um, hold on, I'm gonna try to find some clips for from that interview, which was great, man. I don't just want to go to YouTube. They're gonna flag me. I mean, hit me with the community guideline, like, yo, you ain't supposed to be doing all that. Like, you trying to watch the whole video on your show. Like, you can't do that. Barry Dwayne Little said, BG, you a Nets fan or you just be trolling. Ron C said, Cam has to start. Listening to this, everybody know, all the Nets fans know that Cam should start. Hold on, give me 1 second, guys. I'm trying to pull this up. Or give me 1 second, yeah. Hold on. Claude Smith says anti glazing except for Cam Thomas. Yo, you the goat. Nah, Claude Smith, you got it, bro. I'm not even fitting to debate you, bro. You got it. You got it. You got it. Oh man, you funny as hell for that, man. I got the Cam Thomas thumbnail too. Yo, oh shit! Shout to P Hood. He said his phone died. All right, bro, just pull back up. You know we out here.
Yo, my fault, yeah. Yeah, my charge, my phone. Shit, I needed to charge my laptop. Wow. Um, yeah, nah, man. Anti-glazing except for Cam Thomas, you got it, Brody. That was funny as hell. Dwayne Little said that in-season tournament fire though. If we would have won it, I heard we would have had to play 83 games, and it would have been right before the playoffs. I'm glad we not going to be in a situation where you have to risk injury right before the playoffs. I'll say that. Shout to the in-season tournament. Uh, Ron C said, I have a feeling we trade Cam Johnson. Dwayne CJ said Dwayne Little said CJ gotta go, G. Mm, okay. Dwayne Little said we can get someone good for CJ like OG. Okay. Okay. Ron C said at Dwayne Little, yeah, we can package him with something and get something good. Y'all damn, y'all plotting on CJ? Y'all trying to get CJ out the building? Holy shit. Dwayne Little said, who you think should be a solid pickup? Oh, now y'all put me in the mix. Like I said, trade Cam Johnson. I mean, you know, I know they supposed to be a duo with I know they supposed to be a duo with Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson, but I need to see more defense from Cam Johnson and Mikal Bridges. I do. I do. I definitely do. But listen, I know for a fact that if they reputation is going to precede themselves and them having chemistry and all of that, they got to get back to what they were good at and not try to do more just because they on a different team. Do exactly what they were doing on the Suns and impact winning in that way, and then go from there. Add from what they were already doing. You know what I'm saying? Uh, give them a chance. You know, I don't want to. I don't want to trade CJ too fast because of Mikal Bridges. And if you trade CJ, especially at the trade deadline, after giving him that contract, Mikal Bridges is not going to be in it the same way to play with the Brooklyn Nets. You know what I'm saying? So I'd say give Cam Johnson and Mikal Bridges a whole season to see what happens. Don't trade nobody on this group like that pivotal to the roster and to the team. You know, it's just like showing that you'll just give up on a player when we haven't shown to give up on players when we let them be on the roster paying them big money while they're not even available to play basketball. So, it just makes sense to give Bridges and CJ a chance. Um, that's how I feel about that. Dwayne Little said the duo is CT and Bridges is clear, bro. That's a fact. That's an absolute fact. I wouldn't even debate that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even going to debate that. Now, that's another thing right here. I had seen on Twitter, and they was talking about Clax and how he was talking like he was going dip or something, but it was basically with him and his family. You could take it like that, but that's just the media being the media. He says it's been an amazing. I don't agree with it. He said it's been an amazing journey forever. Grateful for everyone who's played a part. The growth has been amazing to witness. Make sure you remember it's only the beginning. I know who I am. But Brooklyn Nets cast, his quote to it speaks volumes. He says, shout out to Brooklyn Netcast. Uh, let me read his quote. He said Nick Claxton posts pictures of his family and friend and then this, which was clearly about what they have done for him. Y'all love believe these guys have no lives, just people hunting for clicks. Move on. I agree. There's no reason to try to make it more than what it is. You know, Clax is definitely a good Brooklyn Nets player, and the fans love him. So hopefully the Brooklyn Nets and Clax do good business, and Clax continues to be a Brooklyn Net player. Dwayne Little said, "Listen, Breezy. In my opinion, JV gotta stop playing faves and play who can help us win." I feel that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? That makes sense. Um, you know, but listen, man. I pre-capped the game. I'm gonna be on KBN who run the city the podcast tomorrow, and you know, I feel like I feel like a lot of the stuff that I'm gonna address tomorrow about the city and how well we playing. As much as I may want to talk shit, I'm gonna be honest, man. You know, I'm not. We gotta focus on what we doing, and that's why I'm glad we had this stream tonight, man, so we could discuss. You know what I'm saying, what we gonna do tomorrow. But I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna be in debate mode. I ain't gonna have no Knicks fans talking crazy to me, man. That's a fact. KBN who run this city, the podcast, uh, 11 o'clock a.m. Yeah, man. Tune in, man. I appreciate y'all.